What's up? What's going on? Welcome to the channel. This is the first time I'm putting something together to put on this channel. Um, Shawn Vlog. Name's Shawn. I've got some other stuff that's already on YouTube. It's kind of a podcast type thing that I've done with a friend of mine from work. But I decided to actually do some videos and do some vlogs. And basically, we're standing in where most of the videos will be taking place. At least a pretty good portion of them. And I wish I would have started doing this before I started building this place. That way there'd be some footage of putting it together, basically. But I'm terrible at planning, so that didn't happen. So yeah, as you can see, I've already done insulation. That's already been taken care of. The wiring's been done. Obviously, there's power in here. I've got lights. So that's already done. I do have some tags left out. Some wiring tags. Those are hot, but nonetheless, they are for when I finish putting up walls. I'm going to get the walls done probably next week sometime. I'm going to start doing that, and I'll actually probably go ahead and start doing some filming on that part of it, so y'all can be along for the journey here. Basically, it comes down to what is this video about? Scratch that. Take that out, Shawn. Thank you. So basically, this channel is all about and what it's going to be around is basically this whole channel is going to be, short story would be, I've always been trying to figure out some way to have a business. I'm very business oriented. Always have been, and I don't think it's ever going to change. But I change my goals and what I want to do with the business a lot. I can't even begin to count how many business ideas I've come up with and tried to do and didn't really pan out just for, I don't know, just the market where I'm at. So I ended up deciding going back to school. So I am in school right now trying to get a business degree. But also have a bunch of ideas that I go ahead and try anyway, even past the planning stage and go through. I did own a business and technically still do, but don't really have a location anymore. I did have a location and run a pet store for almost a year in a brick and mortar situation. But I was doing service on tanks and stuff like that for over a year, probably close to 2 years really. So now it's kind of, I've quit doing that and I'm on to the next big thing, and that's kind of what's going on here. And I do a lot of art. I do some painting. I do photography. I've always had an enjoyment for doing film editing, but never really get the time to actually do any filming to have something to edit. But now I'm going to try to do that a little more often because it's kind of come to the realization that's always been my biggest passion anyway. So why not go ahead and just pursue it and see what happens. So basically, what it boils down to is this is the studio, roughly. I'm gonna have a part where I can do my paintings and do my photography setup, and I'll have a station set up where I'll do all my editing and things like that. It'll probably be over in the corner over there. Also, I had some inspiration from some other channels on YouTube to get into raising goats. Kind of trying to, just another way to eliminate some of the inconveniences that come with buying stuff in town. I'm not against buying anything from town. I'd buy most all of my groceries from town anyway. Sorry, I'm rearranging the camera. But what I just want to try it basically more than anything and see how it goes. We're probably not going to start out with a giant herd or anything like that. Just maybe 4 or 5, something like that, and see where it goes. I've had chickens before, and I know that's not even worth bringing up as a comparison, but I only bring it up because we're going to do chickens as well. So we're going to get some chickens in here. And those will actually be out here. I can show you that right now. We can go out here. Bow, bow. See all the chickens. Actually goats will be, no, that is, yeah, chickens right there. Be in this section. And then over here, more along the lines, is where the goats will be. So goats will be there. Chickens up there, kind of closer to the house. So that's kind of how that'll go. But yeah, this is kind of the humble abode for now, the studio. Come here. So with all the craziness going on in the world and the corona stuff, you can't go anywhere and do anything. So I guess I'm gonna stay home and make some YouTube videos and see how that goes. It's pretty crazy the way the world is right now over something so minuscule to me. I'm sure there's people out there that have it worse off than I do as far as the coronavirus goes, but nonetheless, I'm not in charge of anything to do with it, so I have no room to talk about anything. So I do what I'm told, and that's that, and I kind of go about my day. I'm a pretty passive person, but also on the channel, it's kind of gonna be more than just all that. We fish, we hunt, we go on family trips. It's just gonna be your basic vlog channel, just kind of go through life, see where it takes us, see if I can't figure out a way to get a business off the ground. I do still work, but that's no big deal. So if you are interested in checking out the podcast I've done, you can go to Dadsplained TV. It's Dadsplained's all one word. TV's its own word. DADSPLAINED. And that's where I've only got 2 up there right now, and they've been on there for a little bit. You could check those out. They're actually really good to listen to. They're pretty entertaining. It's from me and a friend of mine named Seth. He's a guy I used to work with. He don't work with me anymore. He's moved on to work somewhere else and that kind of thing. So check those out. On the walls in here, I think what I'm going to do, obviously I'm kind of a cheapskate, so I'm probably going to OSB all these walls with OSB plywood, just like the ceiling is and the floor. Probably going to OSB all these walls and paint them. I don't know, probably paint them. My idea right now is to paint the floors. What did I have? Black floors. Paint the floors black, kind of a gloss black, and paint the walls a real smoky dark gray. But that's subject to change. Like I said, I'm terrible at making decisions and making my mind up. So if there's anything you can think of in the comments, drop them down there and let me know what you think. And I'll look at anything. I'd paint them pink if it worked out right and looked good. But I'm trying to think of what's going to go best, because I'm going to have a steampunk vibe in here. I like the steampunk kind of retro, the gears, the pipes, all the industrial looking stuff. I don't know. I think it'd be cool, and that's why I've got this wire over here hanging down. This wire here is, I'm going to cut a hole in the OSB up here, and I'm going to make a light fixture out of some steel, like black pipe, and that's kind of, I'm going to make like an accent light is what it'll be, basically. An accent light, because I'm going to have a bar. I'm going to have a bar right through here. And then I'm going to try to see if I can't hunt down a retro style fridge. A retro style fridge would go like right here, halfway point. Can't hardly see that, but fridge will go right there, halfway point. Plug in there. That way I kind of have a bar on this side. kind of a nice, like, setup. Then this opposite corner over here, that'll be like where I'll have all my editing stuff, my computer, my desk, and all of my schoolwork stuff will be there. And then the whole other half of this building will be my art studio, photography studio. I'll probably have some shelves and a backdrop in here to take some pictures. If I can get some clients to come out to the house and they want like some professional backdrops and stuff like that, that's where they'll be. So that's kind of the plan. Other than that, it's going to be a short video. I don't really have much else for you. Sorry that it's a short one. But just know, stay with this channel. Subscribe to it if you're interested in it. Smash the like button if you like it. Leave comments on what I can do and what I can't do to make it better. Obviously, it's going to take some time for me to get the video part good because I know I'm a little shaky. But I do have a gimbal in the Amazon shopping cart, so I'll get a gimbal. And that's going to help out a lot. Give me a gyro so there's not anything. You don't need Dramamine to watch a video. So, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Later.